I have something to tell you. And it's not that big of a deal. I am just going to be posting everything here. I've had so many channels, Instagram, Facebook, multiple TikToks, 2 YouTube channels, plus a shorts channel. And it's all just being posted here and on my website. Why, you may ask? And what, you may ask? Well, first let's start with the what. I quickly wrote down my what. On this channel, it's gonna be about like 50 to 80% of like cool concepts. This will include maybe like some things that are spiritual, but more in like an essay sort of way. Like, here's some scriptures on it, here's some science on it, and then it might just be like cool subjects. And then I will also be doing the trans podcast. And if there is no podcast, like something in place of that, like a regular, like reading scriptures or something like that if we don't get to recording. So I do feel like the world needs a little bit of that right now. And then 5% I put big effort spiritual videos, so like big moments or things. And the reason for the change, here's the why, is passion and all of that. I I like posting on YouTube. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I did like a 7-hour live stream of playing Undertale the other day. But I don't have the energy to do all of these social media channels when my main career that I'm building is being an author and writing books, and mostly fantasy books. There are some like nonfiction books in the works too that might be more in the like LDS spirituality type of space. But for the most part, what I do as a person in my day-to-day life is about 6 hours of writing. The main reason I'm filming this video right now is because if you look down here, my laptop died. It was at 100% this morning, and I just wrote until it died. And with an Apple laptop, they last a while. And so I did a lot of writing, and I have to take a break, and I'm going to film this update. And that's what I'm doing. And so all of this is in service of that, is more clickety clacking keys on the keyboard. If I want to be a full-time writer, which is my main goal in life, then I have to clack more keys. And that means I can't manage 2 different YouTube channels, 3 different YouTube channels. I'll probably still have the shorts one just because that's more optimal, but I'll post on that one so rarely. And yeah, I know just like 2 or 3 months ago, I'm like, the channel is splitting. Well, I'm on doing that split because turns out I can't run 2 YouTube channels, write 4 books, and then all the other small form social medias. So that's what I'm getting rid of in my life, is extra YouTube channels and all these extra short form social medias. They aren't dead permanently. They are just on pause until I have more time to them. But the channels merging back together is permanent for the time being. And why it is not super focused on like LDS spirituality content is I'm a little burnt out on that content for the time being. My whole personality isn't being trans. Like I don't I don't know what to say anymore. But I do think that at different times throughout my life, it will be important to talk about those things. But as a like author, I think the main thing I want to share with the world is my stories and like why I love storytelling. And this channel is just going to be about like posting about whatever I'm currently passionate about with no filter, whatever that may be. So sometimes that might be something more like spiritual, like maybe I'll read like the Quran or like something crazy and like give my opinion, not even my opinion, but like my perspective on it and like how it feels and whatnot. And I'm just here. I'm still here. I'm still posting, but I'm gonna consolidate everything to here so that I can post more often for you guys while still being able to clickety clack those keys as often as possible. So we'll see where the journey of this new content takes us because I honestly don't completely know. I'm writing 2 essays right now that are in the works, and both of those are more about creativity, but I also have some essays about like transgender and stuff like that. And so just please stick around and watch whatever tickles your fancy, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. I wish that we lived in a day and age that was just accepting enough that I didn't have to talk about transgender stuff at all. But unfortunately, I think that with how many millions of dollars is being spent trying to like make Christians hate trans people, which is like hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising spent each year. And when I post stuff like that, it is literally like to counteract the propaganda and misinformation that is out there. And because sometimes I feel like I need to post that type of stuff. And I think that's awesome. And I love doing it. And I'm going to continue to post everything under the sun. I know this isn't typical for like a YouTube channel, but as like an author, like I want to be a full-time author plus like creating other stuff because I love creating in general. But I only have so much time in the world to do all the things. And so let's see where this goes. I have no idea. I have no idea. So buckle in. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. For everyone that is with me on this journey through the channel split and through remerging it, and everyone that stays, thank you so much. Please consider just subscribing. All of the content that I could ever release in the whole world will be on this channel. I will do my best to clearly label everything in thumbnail and title and in playlist for your convenience. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!